Samsung's One UI 7.0 beta is just around the corner, and from what we've seen in recent leaks, this update is set to bring some of the biggest changes to Samsung devices that we've seen in a while. While some details are confirmed, others are still in the rumor mill, but we've got everything you need to know right here. Let's start with the visual changes. One UI 7.0 is expected to introduce a complete makeover for the default icons. These new icons will feature more rounded shapes and distinct colors, making them easier to identify at a glance. Icons for apps like Camera, Gallery, Settings, and Samsung Internet will all see noticeable changes. This refresh will give your device a more modern look and feel, aligning with the latest design trends. Another interesting feature is the introduction of bold app icons inspired by iOS 18. You'll have the option to choose a bold view for app icons, making them larger and more prominent on your home screen. If you prefer the classic look, you can easily switch back to the normal view with app labels. The Quick Settings panel is getting a redesign as well. It will feature rounded, hill-shaped blocks for brightness and volume controls. These controls will take up less space on your screen, but don't worry, they can still be expanded for a more detailed view when needed. Samsung is also introducing a split notifications tray in One UI 7.0. This means you'll be able to show notifications on a separate page from the quick settings. You might need to pull down from the left for notifications and from the right for quick settings, or you can keep them combined if that's what you prefer. This feature offers more customization options for how you interact with your device. One of the most exciting features coming to One UI 7.0 is the Dynamic Island-style notifications. This feature, inspired by Apple's Dynamic Island, will present a small, pill-shaped notification on the left side of the status bar. You can expand this notification with a long press to see more details, an elegant way to keep your notifications organized and easily accessible. In line with the new design language, the battery icon is also getting a redesign. It will now have a rounded, pill-shaped appearance, with the battery percentage displayed inside the icon. This change not only looks sleek, but also makes it easier to check your battery level at a glance. Samsung is focusing on making the user experience even more fluid with smoother UI animations. App animations will be faster and more responsive, with new animations for opening, closing, and returning to previous pages. This should make your device feel more responsive and polished. Security is always a priority, and One UI 7.0 is adding a new app lock feature. You'll be able to lock individual apps with a passcode, password, or pattern. And there's a possibility that you'll also be able to use biometric options like fingerprint or face unlock. This feature will give you more control over your privacy, ensuring that only you can access certain apps. Another feature inspired by iOS is live activities on the lock screen. With this, you'll be able to track ongoing activities like music playback or Uber rides directly on your lock screen. A long press will reveal more details, allowing you to stay informed without unlocking your phone. Widgets are getting more flexible in One UI 7.0. You can expect new widgets for both the home and lock screens, with more resizing options than ever before. This gives you greater control over how you use widgets, allowing for a more personalized and functional home screen. Samsung is taking device integration to the next level with cross-device continuity. With this feature, you'll be able to send notifications, incoming calls, or video calls to other Galaxy devices that use the same Samsung account. This seamless experience will make it easier to stay connected across all your devices. Photography enthusiasts will be happy to hear that the Camera app is getting a new layout. Controls and options will be moved to the bottom of the screen, making them easier to reach with one hand. Camera modes like Portrait and Night Mode will also be located just below the shutter button for quick access. There's also a possibility that Bixby, Samsung's AI assistant, will get an upgrade with add-on capabilities. This could include features like voice transcription and real-time translation, making Bixby more powerful and useful in everyday situations. If you're a fan of dark mode, you'll love this next feature. One UI 7.0 might introduce a dark theme for app icons, similar to what we've seen in iOS 18. When you switch to dark mode, your app icons could take on a darker appearance, offering a more cohesive and visually appealing experience. One of the rumored features is a vertical app drawer, which may be introduced through a good lock module.